Sounds good. No sound today. Morning exercise. Who wanna fight? I'll fuck Javante Davis. If y'all have any questions, y'all can ask. If any of y'all are practicing fighting, punch with your body, not with your arms. Mayweather's shoulder, but I got like a similar thing. Fighting is all footwork, nothing else. Footwork and thinking, staying calm. Peace and wisdom. Oh, y'all like watching me shadow box, huh? Well, that's all y'all getting. Nah. Keep your hands sharp. You never know when you're gonna get beat up. Nah, I'm just playing. Keep them hands sharp. The thing is to keep your hands as sharp as your mouth. And you good. Ain't nobody coming here talking shit yet? Nobody coming here talking about how they beat me up yet? Y'all can come in and talk shit, I don't mind. Here's truth. How many teachers could throw hands? That part. No, I seen young Pharaoh had some feet. But outside of that, y'all ain't got no hands. I'm sorry, I'm just playing. That's how you do. I know y'all like Solace is retarded. Y'all like, man, Solace, bet you won't pull up in the neighborhood like that. Pull up out here like that. Ain't no cops out here. Ain't nobody out here. I was talking to my bro this morning and he said something very deep. I want to share it with you guys. Maybe I'll interview him one day. He basically said there's a thin line between independence and isolation. So you have a lot of women who are becoming independent and you are slowly starting to become isolated. So, like I said, one day I'm gonna bring my bro on, let him spit some jewels to y'all. So it's a deep thing. That's something we all can apply. Meaning we all looking to be independent and being able to stand on our own too. But you still have to need people. Otherwise, you become isolated. And so you never truly want to get to a place where you need no one for anything. You want to always save a little bit, you know. You don't want to do all the work. You want to save a little bit for somebody else. So it's a deep thing, try and grasp. If I'm not clear, please let me know. But like I said, there's a thin line between independence and isolation. Peace and wisdom, essence of Angela and everyone else. I know y'all watch the 52 guys, nobody mixes it up. Light Burley and all these people that y'all watch that do 52, everybody's welcome to pull up on good old Usair or tell me where the pull up spot at. Ra, Light Burley, whoever, it wouldn't matter. I don't do no cap. That ain't no challenge, disrespect to nobody. I'm talking man shit. I know y'all be watching this. Y'all like everybody do 50. We could all meet up. It ain't nothing to me. That's always. Wisdom too. If y'all have any questions, y'all can ask. If I stop smoking marijuana and I train real hard for 3 months, y'all think I got a shot at fucking up Mayweather while he 45? Someone asks, why is isolation hard for some people and not others? Isolation is easier for those who feel like they've been isolated. So, you get it? It's a give and take. Meaning people do not isolate themselves, but at some point, I guess they feel isolated. And so it's It's a balanced out thing. But it's all about being aware. You have to be aware. Everything is balanced. You want to isolate yourself sometimes, and you want to make sure you're always in the company of others as well. Life's a balance. Stay grounded, with self. Meaning you want to isolate and know self, therefore you have a foundation. When you're around others, you're not easily manipulated or led to follow anything going on. You have your footing, people respect where you stand. A lot of times people can't be themselves or say what they truly feel because they don't stand on their own too. And so in that, people don't respect it when they do. And so I kind of always stand on my own too. Whatever I say, that's what it is. So in that, I'm able to, kind of say and do as I choose. It's never that much friction, but ever so often. Now, if you wondering, Solace, why you don't got no sparring partner? I couldn't pay a nigga to spar me. I ain't capping. Y'all have to remember, I'm not famous. I'm not Mayweather. I'm just a nigga with hands in real life. So who really want to get beat up by somebody? That part. You gonna spar me? I'm just being real. If I could get someone to spar with me, I would. I can't. If I tell somebody, hey, I'm about to do this video, spar with me, they know me, they like, get the fuck out of here. You playing games. I know you got I know you got hands, you playing. They may wrestle with me, but if I say let's do hands, they gonna say no. Hell no. Why? Shit, y'all ain't the smartest people in the planet. Y'all got eyes. Y'all like, hell nah. He got some he got some hands for real. Ooh, Ulysses Perez said he used to box in East Harlem. Yeah, a lot of the Spanish dudes over there got those hands. You got a lot of people that have hands. I don't want y'all to get lost. Hella people got hands, man. Now, I want to be clear. When I say spar, I don't mean like I will hurt somebody. I'm not into that. You get it? I don't want none of y'all to get that. Just a little play. See what's what. Outside of that, like I always tell y'all, I really come from the streets for real. And so you don't have to be confused when you see I got hands. I really used to use them shits in the street. Peace and wisdom, R. Jr. Thank you for the give back. But it's no play in the streets, you feel me? Pull up on somebody, you trying to break their jaw or whatever. So I'm not saying these things is good, but you know. So everybody has their trades. In all honesty, these will be my trades. Meaning when I was younger, I was ganging, I was a goon. Now I know how to put that blade in my mouth, all that crazy stuff. Like, this is the trades I was taught coming up. Of course, I have other trades that's more suitable for life, And I kind of use those now instead of my violent trades. But that violent and criminal stuff, I know that stuff. Picking locks with credit cards, come in your house, everything get flipped over, even the girlfriend. Nah, I'm just... Peace and wisdom, Big O. Junior. You welcome Crystal Jefferson. She asked for the backflip. Last time I did them backflips, man, I was in pain. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all have to remember I'm on sand. So all that footwork, that's sand. How many of y'all got footwork on sand? Unlevel ground, sand. That part. Come on out here, let's work. Making dizzy. Slide him over. Got hands for grabbing. Ulysses said, I don't know, that 52 block, it looks effective. Said it looked like Bruce Lee doing Wing Chun. It does? Punches got to be straight. Punch. Off the down. Peace and wisdom. Ulysses said, not comparing, but Wing Chun to 52 block in a street fight is not common. Well, 52, the way y'all see it in a street fight, is not common. But the way I do 52 in a street fight will look common. 52 blocks just to throw you off, confuse you. You don't know when I'm gonna punch or if I'm just blocking. And so it would just look like I'm boxing until you punch. But it's more angles. When y'all learn 52 online, y'all don't learn the angles. You have to have, your feet got to be on, you got to know the angles. It's like when you're playing tag, you know how to like shake them up and kind of cut off the path or whatever. You got to know what path is going to tangle their legs up. So like if you there, and I'm coming here, I change my whole position. Changing my feet position, but it's kind of confusing because my body position don't always change. It's like a setup. It's like a dance. Yeah, a lot of that stuff ain't. You talking about this. That's not really 52. That's a mimic of this. It's like if somebody watched that but can't do that, so they do like something that's not effective, but it looks similar. When I say that, a lot of the 52 brothers in today's times probably take offense, but so that's the truth of the matter. You're not going to do nothing in no fight like this. There has to be a structure. So like I said, you have to know your angles. 90, 45. Once you learn all your angles, then you can get familiar with your movements. How you punching without punching. So you can get used to using your body. That way you can learn to turn into your punch with your body. It's a deep thing. You get more power that way. Said you did it, high guard, slap elbow. Yeah, ain't none of that real. That's misconception stuff. There's no touching yourself when you doing 52. Why you touching yourself? You touching the other person. When y'all see brothers do the blocks, they don't have the body work. You turning into the blocks. Gotta step and turn into the block. They just do the arm part. So it's not gonna be effective. It's like when Ra had fought that big dude, the bartender dude. It's like that. So Ra say like, when you know 52 really good, you can take on like 10 people, but y'all seen him struggling with one person. You get my point? So you know right there, all of that 1 verse 10 shit, that's a movie. In real life, 1 verse 10, you run. If you got a brain, or you pull out and get the clapping. Outside of that, Bruce Lee ain't fucking up 10 people. That's just a movie. It's real life. And so y'all seen Ra struggle with one person. Meaning he was basically holding on for dear life. I'm not saying he lost all one. It's not important. They both men. Homeboy pulled up like a man. He had a bunch of niggas with him. They ain't jump Ra. They could have. You get my point? And so they both solid. You got to look at it like that. But, so y'all seen that wasn't no 52 fight though. That shit was like a regular fight y'all have. Right? Right? That part. Can't get lost in this YouTube shit, man. This shit is goofy shit, man. In real life, one of them would have died. You get it? And so that really ain't no shit y'all want to do. Meaning you don't want to pull up the people blocks challenging people. That's a recipe for people to die. That's not, you ain't never gonna get nothing good out that. Yeah, so fighting ain't magic. Make sure you can fight. You make sure you got your shit together. You always remember you gonna have sick days. You gonna have slow fucking days. And on those days, it don't matter how good you are, you can get your ass whooped. It's just a day. It's just a learning experience. What will be the lesson? Nigga, when you sick, you can get your ass whooped like anybody else. When you ain't, then I guess you get it? Like that. So be peaceful in y'all nature. That's the best thing. I do this for a workout, you know. It's like yoga for me. Mike Hart said, why doesn't anyone kick in the balls anymore during a fight? Is it a pride thing? Usually if you kick someone in the balls, it's not like a movie. Most people who are familiar with fighting, they know that. And so they don't waste their time doing that. That's how you get fucked up. Kicking the balls do hurt, but you just have to grasp. It's no different than any other strike. It may not make the person just stop. They may be in pain, but they not in pain where they handicapped and can't beat the dog shit out you for that. You get it? And so most people that have had a fight before and then they tried that, they like, yeah, that don't really work. Like, kick them in the dick, but you get it? It's the same with the throat. You might punch somebody in the throat. They may not necessarily, everybody's different. Some people get hurt and go into panic mode. They start fighting more harder than they was. So you just have to know who you fighting. Or know yourself. And know life ain't a fight. So you only need to train for fighting if you get paid for it, like you're a professional boxer or something. Outside of that, there's no need for you to be training to fight. You say, I'm just training just in case I'm walking down the street and I have a fight. Training for if you walk down the street and have a fight is not the same. Your training is not going to help you in a street fight. You get it? A boxer's training because he's about to fight in a controlled environment. Your training isn't going to help you in an uncontrolled environment. Mayweather's training is not going to help him in the middle of the club against a bunch of goons. It's an uncontrolled environment. You get it? All his training go out the window. He going to have to know how to like pick up a bottle and... You get it? We talking surviving, not competition no more. It's different. Fighting is different when you fighting to compete and when you fighting cause, you get it? It's real life and you don't know if somebody gonna break it up, what? It's all different. If Billy Joe Saunders used the 45-degree block, he would have blocked Canelo's uppercut. Peace and wisdom. Maybe. You can't do 52 with boxing gloves on. If you have on boxing gloves, you box. 52 is not boxing. 52 is not competition. There is no 52 competition sport. That part, because that's not competition. You use those moves in real fighting. Ain't no gloves for that. You cannot properly do 52 with gloves on. You can adjust it to gloves, but then this is truly not 52 anymore. It's just something else. And so learning how to fight just give you a better shot. But many of y'all in today's time, y'all are lost into like falsehoods, YouTube stuff. And so you think like learning how to fight is like magic. It's like a gun. Y'all view like if I got a gun, I'm good. You not. You got a gun, you gonna die because people out here, they actually use this. And so if you're not really using your gun, don't fuck with it. Because when you come across somebody that actively use they shit on people, you're not gonna stand a chance. Some of y'all shadow box and shadow fight a lot. You ain't got no real fights in real life. You gonna fight somebody in real life and lose. Because it's not the same. You gotta have the experience with the thing. You get it? Yeah, beat up a few times and fight and get familiar. Then you got good standings. To just train and never actually do the thing don't mean nothing. You can go to school to be a surgeon, but until you do some surgery and get the practice in, it wouldn't matter. You're truly not a surgeon. You can't perform surgery on somebody. You just know how it's done. So it's a deep fact. punch. Then I tuck back. Go that way a little bit. Wherever you punch, you want to move from that spot. After that, peanut punch, baby. Ain't nothing like some good old Rastafarian peanut punch. Beautiful life, see? Get a little workout in, a little peanut punch. Breakfast time. Still kicking. So it's a deep thing. Ulysses said it's a sad thing when men get knocked out and they continue pounding and pounding. Yeah, it's a deep thing. Thank God I never been asleep. Most people that go to sleep, they drink. I don't drink, so I could take some shots. Then you have to know how to position yourself. Kind of let some of the punches slide off. It's a technique, but so I suppose if you get hit and you ain't looking, anybody gonna go to sleep. I've been hit while not looking, but I ain't go to sleep though. Like, that ain't the reality for everybody in life. I was just dazing off into the scenery. It's a deep thing. Y'all like Solace hands? They look right? My shits is good. Tiffany Ellis said, "How can you fight if you're not looking?" Peace, love. There's nobody out here for me to look at. What are we talking about? Besides that, when you're fighting somebody, so there's a lot of energy, you don't have to look, you can feel them. They all huffing and puffing and all in your space. I'm looking down, I'm looking at their feet. You get it? I'm looking at their legs. The eyes have range. You don't have to look directly at someone to see them. You get it? And so when you see boxers like this, they're looking. They can see. Meaning when my head is tucked down like that, I'm just protecting my neck. It's just a habit from boxing. But I guess when y'all looking, y'all like, he not looking. I am looking. I'm making sure I don't get punched in my throat. So you keep your chin down. Keep my hand right there too, cause punched in your throat, it's over. You ain't even got to think about that. You get hit in the throat, you going to bed. You might die. So most boxers, they keep their chin tucked in. Unless they not a really good one, then they keep their head all high. But a good boxer keep his hand up. Keep his chin tucked in. Like that. See how it always come back? But I'm not thinking about it. It's just habit. Wherever I move, my hand know to go. See how they both? It's repetition. They both just come back to their place, which is to block my face. Peace and wisdom, Tiffany Ellis. She laughing. Cause she know, like, oh yeah. Ain't nobody out there for him to look at. What am I talking about? But in a real fight, I'd be looking. Not like this. You're gonna catch them with the pinky knuckles and break your hand. But if you turn it, meaning let your knuckles, all of them, scrape on the face. See how my hand pulling back. Just you want to dig it in there, break something. Dig it in his face nice and good if you can break something. But like I said, it's all about peace, man. That's real talk. If you've been through violence, so you know what I mean. It's all about the peace, man. And so those of y'all that have it, enjoy it. It's easy to get riled up. Some of y'all watching this getting a little riled up. You like, yeah, I think I can get it. Stay in good spirits. And remember the message. It's a thin line between independence and isolation. Like I said, my bro was putting me on. Well, he wasn't putting me on. We was chopping it up. When I chop it up with certain people, I should record those things, because I be talking to deep minds. Peace and wisdom, keys of the kingdom. I appreciate the give back. Thank you. And so if you are somebody out here that do 52 and you got a channel, you trying to get it popping, you can hit me up. I got some ideas. Peace and wisdom, Tiffany Ellis. She said, yes, I want to know about light beings, the ones who bring prosperity. Yeah, that's all BS talk, love. We are all light within, even the birds flying around. All has light within. You get it? There's layers of life, meaning every physical thing you see, so there's layers to this thing. In the physical body of this thing, you have the spirit body of this thing, which is substance, the substance of self. Of course, substance is fluid. You have the light, which is the mind of this thing. And so that mind goes out and on, or on and off. This is unconscious and conscious. But so to say light body beings, this is us. This is anything you can think of. When we die and our bodies kind of perish, so you're left with the other layers of self. She said star beings. Yes, when you look up above and you see stars, these are just beings in their vessels, but you guys are within them. Meaning we live within the star system. So y'all are seeing a star from its innards, not its external body. The same way the cells inside of you are seeing you from within. They cannot see you how you look on an external level. So when y'all are looking at these things, there's no perspective to say like, okay, when I'm looking at a star, which is a planetary system, this is no different than me being the star in my body and the chakras that align beneath. Of course, the star is central brain. This is the conscious. Then you have the chakras beneath it. These are like the planets of that star. So within our vessels, we look no different than a star or a planetary system. This being the chakras and the source of conscious. And so y'all have to get on the deep levels of wisdom. Meaning y'all are not star dust. Y'all are stars on y'all levels of life. Stars in their vessels, as all stars are. I want to show you guys some images of the micro life. I'm not sure if any of you guys know about this, but there's an actual study. The same way we go out into the savannah, not the savannah, the Sahara Desert, and look at the animals there. Go to the plains of Africa and look at the animals there. You have those that research the microscopic life. And so I want to show y'all some pictures of, the microscopic life, the genetic makeup of this microscopic life, their skeletal system, all these things. I have a few images for you guys, real images of real microscopic life. And, it's similar to the life forms here. It's just not as physical. When I say as physical, I mean you have light, you have substance. You get it? Substance is more physical than light. Light still has a shape and a form, though. You get it? Substance has a shape and a form. It's more physical, but it's not solid. Then, of course, ice. You get it? Like that. So, peace and wisdom, Savannah, Manhattan. And so hopefully you grasp. Like I said, y'all are learning things the wrong way. But I'm not saying it to insult anyone. It's just to answer y'all question. Until y'all adjust y'all perspective of what this world we live in is, y'all are not going to understand any of the things in it. And so it's like I say, you have atom, molecule, cell. This is the life building up to manifest out in the organism. So those smaller levels of life is building up to help manifest out a physical body. On the macro level of life, a planet is the same thing as an atom. A star system is the same thing as a molecule. A molecule being a bunch of atoms joining together. And of course, a star system is a bunch of planets joining together. So like I said, a planet is an atom. A star system is a molecule. Then of course you have the galaxy. This is your cells. And so after the galaxies, you have the universe, which is what all of this is in. That universe is basically an organism or a mankind on the macro level of life. And so you have to understand the as above, so below orders. Everything being a replica of something on a larger scale or smaller scale. And so on our level of life, we are the complete. We are basically the whole universe within self. You have your atoms, your molecules, all the levels of life beneath organism within you. They don't manifest out into this physical life. They're kind of stuck in their realms, which is called the dead. So it's like I tell y'all, we are in heaven now, but y'all have made a hell out of it. But, when you were born out, this was being born out into paradise. All the levels of life before that birthing out, this is your dead. It's trapped inside vessel. It has no perspective of the outside world. It's kind of like you in dream. You have experience in doing, but it's not the pinnacle of it. It's not all the way physically real. So, this is your knowledge of coming forth by day. The Book of the Dead, the ancient Egyptian one. It's explaining how the dead helps to manifest forth the organism. In that, all that dead life building up gets to exist within the organism eternally. And so it's a deep understanding, but it's not that difficult. Like I said, the more y'all listen to the false understandings of things, it's going to help to scramble up your brain. And so I've been teaching for quite a while, but a lot of you guys still don't grasp. It's because of that. We're flip-flopping around too many teachings, and they're not all, up to par. And in that, you're carrying ideals from that thing, ideals from what I'm saying. It's all getting mixed and merged. You're not getting the crystal clear perspective that I'm trying to bring. That's why I always say, if you're learning over there, learn there till you done. If you're learning here, learn here. You get it? Learn where you're learning. Other than that, you're just flip-flopping around. You're not gonna, you get it? really soak up anything. You're just going to be mixing and merging puzzle pieces from different puzzles. This teacher being his own puzzle, I'm my own. You get my point? Of course, when you're dealing with the teachers, so one may be jealous of the other. So whatever that one say, they may, try to make it not right. I'm not saying this is what I do. I try to keep the wisdom pure. Wisdom is its own thing. It's a deep thing. You got to keep that pure. And no emotions allowed with that. So when I'm dealing with wisdom, whether I'm receiving it in or giving it out, or I have any perspective on the wisdom, I keep it pure and on the wisdom. Meaning, wisdom just solid. And so when I say, most of the teachers have their understanding wrong, they already know that. Meaning they know they don't have the complete understanding of what they're teaching. But I guess if somebody say it, then this feels like insult. I guess it's better if they say it themselves. I'm not sure, but... So that's the problem. And so you have to learn where everything is, all the way right. Meaning I know my shit. If y'all have any questions, y'all can ask. Personal questions are allowed too. Meaning y'all can ask personal questions. I'm not sure if y'all didn't know that or not. If you ask a personal question, just don't play with me. That's the main thing. But clarity, I'd always get clarity on anything. If you're afraid to ask me something, so then that means I'm solid on whatever you was gonna ask me. That's why you don't want to. You get it? So you have to be real with self. You say, man, I want to ask solid something, but I'm scared to. So there's your answer. That nigga real because you scared to ask him. And so? Real being true to self. Man loses realness when he stops being true to himself. Keys of the Kingdom said, do I have to email you to do a video request? No. All you have to do is request what you're trying to get. I don't know. Tiffany Ellis said, because I don't understand. She said, do you have a beginner's lecture? Yeah, I have magazines. You have to visit wiseservant.org. Snatch up my magazines. They have images and things. Therefore, you can get an understanding. I explained the dimensions of a body. This is where your angels, demons, all these different orders y'all heard, they fall within the body. And so, of course, the universe is a body as well on a macro level. And so, of course, you have those orders on a macro level as well, meaning your angels and demons. These things fall along the spine. So y'all have the angels and demons within y'all spinal tract. And so you get it? The farther down the spine, I guess these is your demons. Of course, these is just words to describe the inner workings of the body. It's all you have is the inner workings of the body. That makes for the outer world, for the smaller life. You get it? So you have your physical body. Inside your physical body, there's an earth, a heaven, the heaven being in your head area. The hell being in, your gut area. And then you have the bottomless deep, or the abyss. This is, the private area where the primordial germ cells are. This is your, reproduction cells. They're dead, whether male or female. And so your body makes for physical life on the inside. And so we live inside a physical body. It's called the universal body. And so this is how we have all these orders, angels and demons, and it's all because of the physical body. Meaning the universe has a spinal vertebra. And galaxies are at the bottom of it. Constellations somewhere in the middle. Star systems, they kind of over the earth. Then you have your molecules, your neck area. Then you have your atoms, your neurons, the brain area. All of this being the spine, central brain down to the sacrum. And so, like I said, you can visit my website, wiseservant.org. You can snatch up the Spirits in the Spine magazine, or you can get they all touch on, different topics. So each book has like 20 different lectures in it. So they all touch on the spine. They all touch on everything. So I don't know. I don't want to say a specific one you should get, but they'll help you grasp, the sperm is the spirit, the egg is the body, all these things. This is your beginnings of understandings. Therefore, when I'm breaking down, deeper things like the Kabbalah, the book of the dead, whether it be the ancient Egyptian one or the Tibetan one, so you'll understand better. Peace and wisdom, Tiffany Ella. Just make sure you have loyalty. And you're a stand-up person. That's all I require. I suppose I'm going to be going private soon. I have a private Facebook page. I'm flooding it with hella wisdom right now. That's what I was doing last night. And so I'm trying to decide if I want to go private or not. You guys don't give back. I'm starting to take offense. Man, that's the smallest bird I've ever seen. I gotta try to get it. Man, it's gone. It's like that big, like a little bird. Sorry, that's that platy. Tiffany Ellis said, do you have the link? Yeah, if you go to yesterday's video and click the description, all the links are there. I didn't put it in this video yet. Keys of the Kingdom. I'm not sure yet. I'm still thinking. I know I need about 100,000 in give backs. That's about 5 years worth. Otherwise, I'm going private. Y'all can't be bringing my worth down now. Not doing that. If that number high and you like, man, that's high, Solace, man, you too impoverished to be here, then motherfuckers is bringing my worth down. Come here with high thoughts. I don't give a fuck if you ain't there yet. Have high thoughts. Because in my mind, each of my videos is worth $25,000. It's a $25,000 lecture. That's how much I would charge to step out. And that's not high to me. It ain't like we talking about one individual paying that shit. We to whoever in the audience. So according to my calculations, if I was dropping keys in the water, breaking that down, I'd get about 75, 80,000. Hey, flip. So when I say 25,000 a video, I don't seem high to me. That seem like I'm still lacking. I'm still lacking if we was dropping keys in the water. So that's all I be saying. Y'all trying to impoverish a nigga out. I ain't really used to that kind of much poverty. Used to poverty on the mind and the spirit. You know, we all be trying to act like we tough and shit. I'm used to that kind of poverty. And so I let y'all decide. It's enough of y'all that come in here and watch the videos. I'm sure if all of y'all gave back something that ain't gonna kill you, but of some worth, I'm sure that would cover, you know. It'll cover something good. More than that, some of y'all can have, you know, purpose in a job. Because I am going to get the land with the bread. And so I suppose some of y'all going to have to do the teaching of the growing. Others of you that's into sowing. So you going to be teaching that, you know. Those of y'all that's into hunting. So you teaching that. When I say hunting, I'm not talking about you teaching just how to kill an animal, but what to do with the skins of the animal. This is your leathers and suedes. And so I want to use land to, you know, teach all the things that we buy from the store, how to make it from scratch. You make a leather jacket from scratch. I want people to be able to come out to the land and actually be able to do it. You get it? Actually be able to pick up a rifle, go out, hunt, get the animal, take the meat, you know, freeze that out. That's food for the family. Then take that animal's hide, that's the skins of it, and actually process it into the leather, stitch it up. I want people to be able to physically do it. You get it? And so you have to have land that doesn't have any restrictions. Therefore, y'all can come out, cut down trees, practice building like that. I want to get a school where you come and you do work. Not come and sit and listen to people talk all day. If you learning how to grow, you out there with the teacher and you doing it. Meaning you got your palm full of seeds, your area, and they showing you hands on about the soil, how to plant, what temperatures, what times to plant this and that. Every aspect of growing from, the ground up. The same with building. You learning how to build, you come out to the land, you learn the different trees, the different kind of woods that these trees make. Then you learn how to build, whether it be a house, a rocking chair, a dresser, whatever, a bed frame, you get it? Learn how to do everything from the resource up. Because this is what y'all are buying in the store. Somebody's taking the resources and, you get it, selling it. And so this is why land is important. But before you get land, you need to know what to do with it. You get my point? Y'all out here buying land. Y'all ain't let you get it. When I came, I said, man, y'all need to forget about business. It's not about business. It's about owning the land. When I said that, I started a whole new wave. This was like 5 years ago. And so if you're wondering where all these Airbnb and tiny house things coming from, man, I started that. I'm not capping. You can go back. There was very little of that when I came. Y'all wasn't talking about buying land. Y'all was talking about getting black-owned business. You get it? And so y'all took what I said, but y'all didn't get finished. You get it? This shit go deep. It wasn't just about buying some land. That's dumb. You got to know what to do with it. Meaning you got to have hands-on experience before you get land. So this is what I wanted to start the school for, which is basically just open land. Have some cabins or something set up. When I say cabins, I ain't talking bum shit. Anything I'm talking about, it's not bummy. We talking beautiful scenery, peace. But nice, beautiful cabins for whoever's staying, long-term schooling. I guess some of y'all are just come on days. Other people may say, man, I want to do 3-4 months straight. Because after this joint, then I'm going to buy me some land. Me and my peoples, we going to get busy. But I just need this know-how. I need to get a feel before I do it. So I want to get land for that. Training on being God over self. If you work, it ain't because you got to. It's because you choose to. Otherwise, you got land, you got shit to fall back on. You ain't never lacking on having clothes enough, and you know how to make that from scratch. You get it? If you go buy clothes, it's because you just supporting some other shit. You get it? You got a taste for something else. But it ain't because you lacking or have to. You go to Wendy's or you go to the supermarket, it's because you want to. But you got food you get it? You got a land worth of food. It's all real, and you get it? Like that. I want to teach that. Being as though I'm the one that brought that, you don't need learning from the source. Of course, it goes deeper than that as well. Goes into colonizing. At some point, black people have to colonize their own land. We the only race that ain't colonized shit. This is why we don't have a country. Y'all don't understand how this go. Every race has a country because their ancestors took some part in some sort of colonization of that place. You get it? That part. Black people haven't gotten on ships or airplanes and went to uncharted territory. We speak in rainforests that's all over the planet. That's just uninhabited. Well, they inhabited by indigenous people, but you get my point? This is like the equivalent of inhabitant because they're not using the resources and, building the place up. And so it's a deep thing. I've been trying to get y'all to give back since I came for that. And so for some reason, y'all haven't. Like I said, it's more than give back. I need people that's gonna teach, even if you like, I don't know how to grow. Shit, if you willing to take a time out and learn, don't nothing take long to learn. You learn in a week or two, and then you teach. As you teaching, you gonna get nicer and nicer because you're doing it too. And so I'm on that kind of time. Learn how to skin an animal, take that hide off, turn it into leather or suede, make some shoes, some leather coats, whatever. But we gotta have wisdom, especially the youth, growing up getting stupider and stupider. You know, when I first came and I told y'all, man, all that wood in Home Depot come from the goddamn land, a tree. Y'all really forgot that. When I first came and I was like, man, all that food in the supermarket y'all buy, it grow out the ground in the land. Y'all knew that, but kind of forgot. It was like, oh shit, he right. Some of y'all just now getting on to me. You don't realize when I came, I kind of changed the whole temperature of everything. It was going this way. Now it's everybody like a fake Solace in perspective. Meaning everybody kind of talking like me. When I came, everybody was kissing everybody ass. Whatever this person, you get it, yes men stuff. When I came, I kind of was challenging the temperature of things. I tell a nigga he goofy. You get it? Things that wasn't happening. And so I kind of stirred it up a little bit. Before that, everybody was just giving everybody fake praise for no reason. But that ain't how wisdom is acquired. And so this is how y'all always running around saying, yeah, we got to get black-owned businesses. Nobody talking about getting ownership of the land. This is what the businesses is put on. The business owner got to pay taxes to the landowner. That part. And so don't never get it twisted. He who owned the land is boss. Not the goofy nigga that got a little business on it. He can get shut down. He can get bought out. That part. And so I was trying to broaden y'all minds. A lot of y'all still had kid mind. You take the wisdom and run with it before you get the full understandings. And so it's deep. I wish Eligio would have got the full understandings. You get it? He'd be a lot better off. He'd be a king or god somewhere. You know? Land would be built up. It'd be a deep thing. That's the purpose for it. It's not, you know, for y'all to be childish and get land and run around and doing anything you want and having a bunch of sex and passing diseases around. It ain't about that. You can do that in Babylon, but it's about, you know, perfecting self, being in an environment where you can, where you don't have the stresses and strains to say, damn, I got rent coming up next week. I got to step on somebody fucking toes because I'm short. This is where our negative nature come from, those pressures. You remove the pressures, people can relax a little bit, you know, and welcome in their more humble nature if they have no need for their aggressive nature. When you live in a city or Babylon, you have to have your aggressive nature or you won't have shit. And so we have to get our babies in an environment where they don't need that aggressive nature, because there's no building in the aggressive nature. The building is in, you know, the peaceful nature. The tearing down is in the aggressive nature. And so we in aggressive spirit right now. This is why we not getting anything built. And so you got to understand everything, every aspect of things. It's not just, you know. Yeah, I know y'all want to be strong and tough and aggressive, but that falls on the tearing down side. And so while we all like that, we can't get nothing built. We can only tear one another down and tear down whatever we trying to build because we all aggressive about it. I'm guilty as well. I'm building something here. I be screaming on y'all and shit, getting all you get it? Getting all aggravated and shit, fucking up my own thing like that. And so use me as an example. We too goddamn aggressive. And so that's why I be telling y'all, come in peace. I'm trying to I'm trying to tap into my peaceful nature. That's where you can build and grow as a mind. I got wise from putting myself in isolation where there's no turmoil and I can just think. And so I know what peace do and I know what turmoil do. Chaos and aggression. That help for you to tear down. And it don't care who you tear down, yourself, whatever. And so we got to learn, the different natures of life and the natures of self. And use our aggression when we trying to tear down. But if ain't nothing to tear down, we need to be building always. Meaning you need always be in your peaceful spirit because you always want to be building for self. You put that aside when you have real issue, real opposition coming against you. Then you go into your aggressive tearing down nature. And you always remember, you're going to tear down some of your own shit too when you get into this spirit. But sometimes you have to. So if a man going to war, he going to lose some of his soldiers too. And so you don't want to be going to war every time. You get it? Because when you tapping into that aggressive spirit, it's always going to be a tear down and a losing thing on every end. So it's a deep thing. I just want to teach these things to the babies. When I say that, I'm not speaking along the lines of black people, but people. Every race got the same oppressions. They got the rich side of their nationality that just kind of the same shit we got. We got rich black people, but for some reason that shit ain't trickling down. We out here goddamn starving. You feel me? So every race is like that. It's not about nationality. It's like I said, that's a sorcery to separate. It's how the 1% stay on top of they topper. And they ain't got no nationalities they fall by. But black, Chinese, whatever. When they sit down at that UN, the United Nations table, you got all races, man. They don't care about that. Every place you could think of got their system. That's their sorcery that they put on the people. This is why y'all go to the supermarket and never inquire about why can't I have a little farm in the back of my house and grow my own shit. And so that's why, because your ass gonna go to the supermarket and buy that shit. Therefore, you can do your work for the system. All y'all jobs is work to keep the system going. If y'all have no need for money, y'all gonna stop working. Then the system gonna crumble. You get it? So they have to make sure y'all have to have needs. Therefore, y'all work for them. If y'all got a farm in the back of y'all house where y'all got all the food that's in the supermarket in the back of y'all house, and you don't have rent because you own your land and you can chop down a tree and build up any kind of house you choose, and you go out back and hunt an animal, you got all your meat, you got leather coats, fur coats. Well, what are you ever going to work for? You're going to put your work into doing whatever you do for yourself. And so who going to keep up with the system? Who going to work the transit? You get it? That part. Who going to be opening businesses in this Babylon? Nobody. It's going to go back to ancient times where everybody got their little land and they family land. And everything they got is everything everybody else got in life. Fur coats, levers, food, nice houses, that. And so the system will crumble if y'all have no need for it. So they keep y'all in need by not letting y'all have access to shit unless you work for it. It's deep. That's what I'm saying. We could be building our own scooters and cars, everything. There's metals on the land. The same alchemy you do with the metals, meaning mixing the metals bring about the magic. That's where the real sorcery come. The way I tell y'all, mixing and merging psychedelic substances, and you need it, you can do, spirit summoning and invoke certain spirits. When you're dealing with the metals, this is where the real magic come. mixing the metals and knowing all the different metals, because there's metals y'all haven't heard of. You got like cesium, all different kinds of metals, and when you mix them, basically, alchemy, mixing them, shoot, you have metals that float, all kind of things. This is where y'all get y'all technology for flying and stuff. It's coming from the metals. Like I said, that's where the real magic come from. This is where you get your high-tech weaponry. This is all metals. You get it? And so the metals and the understanding the smelting and mixing of the metals, this is where you get in like flight, murder, bombs. Get it? There you go, deep. And so there's a lot of wisdom y'all missing out on. Like I said, I want to get this school. Of course, first I need to get some land. I need some of y'all support in terms of, coming out there and teaching. A lot of y'all get lost in cult stuff. The land I'm talking about is not a place for anybody to come and just, you get it? You come in there to do your job and you take your ass home. This is about teaching people all I just said. It ain't about you coming and then we becoming some cult. And I don't got time for that. I'm with wisdom. Get them in, get them out. You come to the land, you learn, you take your ass on. Go get some land. Do the same for others. Shit, I'll come to your land and help you set it up. That should be another school. Like that. Get that cult stupid shit out y'all mind. I'm not looking for that. Ain't no worth in that. The fuck can I do with that? Just simple. It's just simple. Get land, use it to learn. Why land? It got all the resources on it we need. Hella trees, that's wood for building. Hella space, all we got to do is fix the soil and get the planting. You get it? When you got that land that's outside of the city, you got hella animals roaming through there. Your deer, your turkeys, all these different things. And so, you get it? Y'all need to get an aspect of that, the learnings of that, and then you take the wisdom and do what you want. I'm not saying some people can't stay for good if they want, but for the most part, it's like any school. You come, you stay a while, you learn, take the wisdom and be God, Make sure you stay balanced. You're not going to just come there and learn. You're going to learn morals too. I'm going to give y'all some jewels. I'm going to be over in the cave somewhere. And when you need that real wisdom, knowledge of self, I'm going to be there for that. But I'm going to get everything situated. The growing area, the building area, the hunting and gathering fabrics area. I already got everything mapped out, written down. Like I said, I just need the support. About 5 or 10 of y'all that's willing, to do some teaching. Keeping up with the place. Like I said, it's not a jail. I'm not going to be there every day. So, I don't want y'all to get the wrong perspective. It's a school. If you see me somewhere in Las Vegas, I got my shirt off and I'm like, yeah, where's the butt naked strippers? I'm off duty, blood, just chill. Like, while Solace off duty, he having fun. He might have some sex. You ain't got to hold him to none of that. Like, when he get back to the school, this real life. I don't want to play with none of y'all. Straight real. Gods have sex out this bitch. How you think life started, nigga? So, sometimes I got to sow my wild oats, but for the most time, I like to stay celibate for most of the year. Of course, if I'm in a relationship, then that's different. But while I'm single, so I want to, make the best of that singleness. You get it? Bring the self together. So it's a deep thing. I try to do that. I try to pick a time out the year to sow my wild oats. I used to do it at the end of the year. Now I just let it happen when it happens. And then, if it happens early in the year, then I try to seal off the rest of the year. But, all is for the self. Nothing's rules. I don't want y'all to get lost in y'all religions, and I can do what I want and y'all can too. All the rules I live by is just to keep the self together, so I don't get lost in this world in mind, spirit, and body as well. STDs and shit. Wazoo said really clean. You got the body of a 12-year-old. Talking about like smooth skin shit. I don't keep it that way. Don't use yourself up so much. And so my teachings is about that, self-perfection. We're not talking ego and you looking down on others. We're not talking about you being a meathead and you're lifting weights all day and you think because you're extra diesel. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about self-perfection. When you're nice and kind and you have all the negative energy within self removed to where you don't even have any desire to be negative. That way, you can be a light to people out here and the good energy people need. A flower. You smell a good rose, you feel good. So it's about that. Perfecting self for yourself. It feel good when we all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like that. When we ain't got our shit together and we all over the place, that shit don't feel good. Perfect self from that. When you having them bad thoughts and you went through some shit you ain't get over in your mind and it's coming back haunting you and shit. I'm talking about that. That don't feel good. You want to just relax during your day. You got fucked up thoughts popping in your head. Messing up your good time. Like that. You want to get all of that out of there so you could just be free. And so it's like I said, the alchemy go deep. But take a time out and learn. Everything gets simple. Tiffany, y'all are laughing. Y'all crazy, man. Why y'all laughing at me so much? What did I do? I'm just real talking. Damn, I hope I don't, I told y'all I kicked cigarettes. So I've been eating a lot and drinking peanut punch. I hope I don't, I hope I don't, I forgot the word. I hope I don't slip on my kick. Like I told y'all, I had kicked early. I was fucking around. Meaning I didn't plan on quitting this early. Still kind of young. But I was trying out, one of my practices. I didn't know it was gonna work so good. So it's a deep thing. But I suppose I'll be getting fat soon. Suppose I'll be fat soon. You quit too, Marcel Salvago? Damn, that's deep. Was it because I said I quit? Is that why you quit? Or did you quit before me? Oh, you did the science that I said. I had gave them a jewel. She said it worked for her. I know it works. It works on me. And I wasn't even going to do it yet. You have to be in a certain environment, though. I guess you in that kind of environment. Yeah. Hopefully some of y'all tried it too, if you remember what I said. It really works. If you want to quit smoking instantly, find that video and do what I said. It works. Mine is a strange thing. You have to learn it. Well, I'm glad I assisted you on that. Quitting cigarettes. Now we both quit. Together. you slip up and happen to smoke one, don't go losing your mind, because that's what's going to make you become a smoker again. If you slip up and smoke one, you still ain't no smoker. You get it? However many days you haven't been smoking, and then you happen to smoke one, and you like, damn, I slipped. One cigarette in all them days don't make you a smoker, and you keep your mind on that perspective. It's okay to slip. But it's you like this. Before you was addicted to smoking, was it bad to you if you smoked a cigarette? No, right? Because you say, I ain't addicted to this shit, it don't matter. I'm just fucking around right now. Like that. At some point, your mind said, no, I'm a smoker now. And that's what the problem was. And so, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with indulging. I don't want y'all to think like, you can smoke if you want. It's just the being addicted part. How do you stop that from happening? So then it's like, don't even fuck with it. What? Shit, if you smoke one cigarette every 3 days or one cigarette a day, I wouldn't really say you have a problem. I suppose when you die, you're not going to have so much cigarette thirst. You only smoke one a day. You get it? That's what the knowledge is for when you pass off. You don't want to be attached to so much stuff. Y'all already going to be attached to y'all loved ones. The food y'all like. The vagina y'all like. Then you're going to have drugs you attached. You get it? And so you got to try to like remove as much as you can from yourself. You're going to be attached to your loved ones and shit like that, but you ain't got to be attached to shit like cigarettes. And you get it? And so it's a matter of that. If you somebody and you like, man, I love smoking though. Cool. Just remember, you don't know when you going to die. The feeling you get when you can't get a cigarette in physical life, you're going to have that same feeling in your death. It's going to be like a thirst. That's why they say people be thirsty in hell and all that weird talk. It's speaking from that perspective. The things y'all are bound to, y'all still going to be bound to when y'all pass. And so you're going to go through all that suffering in your afterlife until it fades. And so it's better to get it off you now. So you get it? I quit cigarettes. Next is weed. But it's no rush. It's just to not be attached. And so like I said, if you somebody that do what I said, and then you find yourself one day you like, man, I fucked up and smoked. That's what's gonna make you a smoker again. Cause you letting your mind go. Just look at it and say, man, I'm just smoking one. I'm just looking out for the opposition of the sides of myself. Meaning you got the op in yourself. It want to smoke. You might have to soothe it. Take 3 pulls of a cigarette and pluck it away. Just so that op can chill the fuck out for the whole rest of the day. Meaning this shit real like that. Within the cigarette smoke, you have the agents. The real physical, you get it? Life forms within that substance. And that's what's interacting with, the neurons in your body. And so you get it? You got real life entity in you that want to smoke. It's not so much you. It's the entity in you. They like, we need cigarette smoke, motherfucker. We come from the cigarette smoke. You get it? You smoke the cigarette, all the agents within that smoke, they in you now. They are smoke. They need more. You get it? And so it's like that. They'll drive your ass crazy. They will drive you crazy. And so it's a balance. You got to get the two sides of self to become one. And so you get it? You may have to slowly sneak away from that side. It's like they say when you're dealing with the devil, man, you can't tell him shit. gotta just you gotta just get away from the devil before he pay attention. If you give him a heads up, he gonna be on your body. Like, you can't say like, I'm going to quit. You gotta just do it. Like, you gotta do the mental sorcery I told y'all, and then you get it. Just do it. It just happens. It's like a trick on your own mind. But don't plan a day. Just do it. Hopefully y'all grasp. Tiffany Ella said, so where is the after located? I'm not sure what you mean by the after. I guess you mean afterlife. Everything's here. Dead bodies don't go nowhere. Where they going? That part. When cells in your body die, where do you think they go? They don't leave your body. They go to the spine in your body. That's separated from whatever place they was in. So it's the same here. Y'all gonna set within yourselves until y'all drawn out. Same way y'all set within yourselves at night when y'all go to sleep. And so I'm going to start my day. Hopefully you guys in good spirits. Hopefully y'all enjoy my little workout, my spa session. It's getting nicer, so I usually do it outside when it's nice. Find a secluded area and get busy. Get my immune system buzzing. And so it's a deep thing. Take the juice, be balanced. I'll be back when you guys get balanced. Salam, shalom.